We're back here on PAWL Superstars today. Currently in progress of an amazing match. During the break, Jack Swagger and Alberto Del Rio brought it in the ring. From the table outside, Swagger just put the United States champion Alberto Del Rio through the table. This match is so amazing I can't even talk apparently. Wait, cover. No, a kick out. And so they brought it inside the ring. But wait, Swagger, a third gut wrench power bomb. Cover! Cover! No, Del Rio still kicks out. Del Rio, what resiliency from the United States champion, the man that will face JBL in 16 days for the U.S. title. And now Del Rio, wait, looking for that big kick, and he hits him. Swat a second time, connecting with that big knockout kick. Dragging him. 1, 2, 3. Alberto Del Rio wins this match. A great match. Looked like it ended pretty early after the break. But Alberto Del Rio is victorious in a great win here. These two men went back and forth for about 10 minutes. A great athletic contest here. But in the end, it is Alberto Del Rio that is able to pick up the victory. As you see Swagger putting him through the table. Swagger gave up a great effort. No doubt that would have been a great match at No Forgiveness if he did win the triple threat last week. But it looks like the United States champion Alberto Del Rio gets the win. What a match this was. What a night. We had that great tag team turmoil match. We've had this great match. We still have 2 great matches to go. This is it looks like we've already run an hour, and that's normally how long our shows last. So it looks like this is going to be a great show here, as Alberto Del Rio is victorious in a great match. It looks like our next match, folks, is going to be Mark Henry versus Justin Gabriel. But wait, JBL's on the Titantron. He's on the Titantron. Calling him Mystery Legal. Saying he's a wrestling god. JBL appearing on our Titantron and calling Alberto Del Rio an illegal Mexican for the 2nd time. But anyway, folks, Justin Gabriel's about ready for his match. He's going to have an uphill battle against Mark Henry. Of course, Mark Henry beat Kofi Kingston pretty easily. Kofi did have a little bit of offense, but he was able to beat him pretty easily last week. So let's see if Gabriel can upset Henry here tonight. Justin Gabriel is a great superstar, but Mark Henry is 420 pounds. And he is the world's strongest man. That's not just a name for promotional reasons. He is the world's strongest man. No doubt in my mind that one day, if Mark Henry gets a shot at the world title, that he will win the world title. He's the world's strongest man. Maybe he'll be the world champion soon. And of course tonight, Daniel Bryan, if he beats Christian, he'll get a shot at the world championship. Of course, a reminder to tune in next week for Heatwave and Superstars of Today every week. Also, to make sure that you're there for that great night, No Forgiveness in 16 days. It's shaping up to be a great click per view. Superstars from Heatwave and Superstars of Today are going to be there. And at this point in the broadcast, I also want to remind you that no copyright infringement is intended. And to go back and check our other episodes. Of course, there was a turn last week on Heatwave. Looked like Big Show was going to help The Miz, but then he turned on The Miz and helped John Cena win the match. Or actually, The Miz won the match by disqualification. Big Show saying he wanted to prove a point to The Miz about being a bully or something. But Heatwave already has their title match set for No Forgiveness. John Cena versus the champion Brock Lesnar. Are we going to have our title match set tonight? Daniel Bryan versus Edge? Or will Daniel Bryan not get a shot? I'd love to see how Shawn Michaels would fix it if Daniel Bryan didn't win. Who would he get? Maybe this man right here, Mark Henry. As he goes right onto the attack. Remember we had Gabriel, but now Gabriel. No Henry. No Gabriel fighting back now. Now kicking away Henry. trying to use his lethal kicks. And Mark Henry isn't that tall, he's just thick. He's one of the thickest men I've ever seen. Now just hammering away on Gabriel again. And now Henry, belly-to-belly suplex. Henry now just picking Gabriel up. Now Gabriel countering a reverse STO there. A nice move by Justin Gabriel. Trying to find some offense in this match. Nice cross body there by Justin. But Henry is just goes for the ropes, grabs him, and slams him again. Now Henry just hammering away on the head of Gabriel. And now just from mounted position, hammering away. And now Mark Henry, one of his signature moves, pressing him there. Mark Henry may be looking to end this match early, it looks like. We're going to have a really quick match here. Mark Henry reverses that maneuver. Henry now picking up Gabriel. Throwing him to the corner. Now putting him on the top rope. What's Henry thinking doing here? Hammers away, but no, Gabriel pushes him off, looking to do a high-flying move. But wait, Henry catches him. Mark Henry catches Gabriel. World's strongest slam. What strength by Henry. Mark Henry just caught a grown man in the air and hit the world's strongest slam, and that's over. A quick match there for Mark Henry. Looks like Henry was setting for something up on the top rope. Gabriel kicked him away, which might have been the biggest mistake he's done. Henry was able to catch him and hit the world's strongest slam, and Mark Henry gets another quick victory for the second week in a row. Mark Henry tearing through the Superstars of Today roster. Mark Henry tearing through the roster today. Henry is victorious. Who's going to stop Mark Henry? Anyway, folks, it looks like we are ready for our main event. It's going to be Daniel Bryan versus Christian. But, wait. Kofi Kingston's at ringside. Is Kofi Kingston here to even up the odds with Daniel Bryan? I saw him come out. He's, like, around the ring now. So, Kingston's at ringside. You know, Edge and Christian aren't going to be happy about this. But looks like Daniel Bryan's got his good friend, his real-life good friend, Kofi Kingston, here to help him. Kofi Kingston's out here to help Daniel Bryan. They are good friends, good buddies. Looks like Kofi's trying to even up the odds for Daniel Bryan. Of course, Daniel Bryan, if he beats Christian, he'll face Edge for the world title at No Forgiveness. And here comes Christian. But wait, and Edge is with him, and they both have microphones. Looks like they're furious at this. As you see, Kofi and Daniel are in the ring. Edge is confused. It seems like he's mad too. So Kofi's here to even up the odds. Looks like Daniel Bryan said that Shawn Michaels agreed to it. So it looks like it'll be Kofi in Daniel's corner tonight. And now they got a yes chant going. This crowd is loving it. So Kofi Kingston here with Daniel Bryan to help even up the odds, and the crowd loves it. But anyway, folks, looks like this is going to be a great match. Christian with Edge versus Daniel Bryan with Kofi Kingston. So Christian making his way to the ring. Of course, I'm sure Edge is giving him a pep talk because I'm sure Edge don't want to defend his title against Daniel Bryan. And as I said a few minutes ago, I want to see what kind of plan Shawn Michaels will come up with. It seems almost like he's relying that Daniel Bryan was going to go ahead and beat Edge, Christian today. Because, I mean, he'd only have, what, 13, 12 days? What would it be? Actually only like 10 days to come up with a contender. But anyway, it looks like we're going to go ahead and get this match underway. Christian able to counter there in a nice neck breaker. Now Christian. I want a big slap. Disrespecting Daniel Bryan. Now Bryan is able to counter in a nice enziguri there. Both these men very technical. Christian has the advantage in experience, but Daniel Bryan has still been around for almost like 14, 15 years. Got the yes chance going with those kicks. The crowd loves Daniel Bryan. They also love Kofi Kingston too. I think this is great for Daniel Bryan. Nice arm drag there. Of course, this match came about because last week it looked like Daniel Bryan was about to win the World Heavyweight Championship before Christian came out and distracted him, allowing Edge to hit the spear for the win. And now Bryan with a nice forearm there. Daniel Bryan from Aberdeen, Washington. Trained a little bit by Shawn Michaels, but primarily William Regal, which is the truth. Of course, a little known fact is that he wears red to the ring in honor of William Regal. Of course, Kofi Kingston, a high-flying superstar. Nice double team work there. A high fly. Oh, and a nice fly there. A nice outside the ring dive. Kofi Kingston from Boston. Not as experienced, or went to Boston College. Not as experienced in wrestling as these other three superstars. And, of course, Edge and Christian came into the WWE about the same time. Were a tag team with The Brood. And then were a tag team and multiple-time tag team champions. Edge broke out, won multiple world championships. Christian is a one-time world heavyweight champion and a one-time, or I don't know how many times, of a TNA champion. Also ECW champion. But Edge has had the more successful career, but they have remained friends throughout their lives. It looks like they're just still friends today and helping back each other up. Now Christian going to work on Daniel Bryan. Looks like Kofi and Edge haven't really gotten into it at all yet. Except for that one time when Kofi pulled down the ropes, but they haven't. Kofi and Edge have not started fighting or anything. And a big elbow drop, but Christian rolls out of the way. And now Daniel Bryan, no, Christian gets out of the way. And Christian now going to the submission hold. And Kofi Kingston talking to the ref. Maybe trying to pull an Edge here, pull a Christian when they were distracting the ref last week. But Christian going to the submission hold. Daniel able to get out of it. And now Christian throwing Daniel Bryan up against the ropes. Christian in control early in this match. But Daniel able to get with a jawbreaker. Maybe that taunting cost Christian. And now Daniel Bryan goes for an abdominal stretch. Looks like Edge is on the ropes though. Maybe not. Maybe he got off. And now Christian going for that submission hold again. I believe it was used by Batista a few years ago. It was the Batista bite. Is he going to make Bryan tap it away? It looks like Kofi got ejected early. Kofi Kingston just got ejected. From what it looks like, and now Daniel Bryan going for those kicks. Those kicks to the chest and then the kick to the head. Kofi Kingston got ejected. So now Daniel Bryan is still having to fight back Christian and Edge. Going for the cover. Now Edge is able to distract the referee. Referee, I think you should eject Edge too. I mean, these men need to go one-on-one. Kofi was here to make sure that happened. And now since Kofi got kicked out, that's not going to happen. But what's Daniel doing? Bryan, of course, one of the biggest matches of his career now. He'll get another opportunity. One, no, a kick out by Christian. He'll get an opportunity to face Edge for the world title at No Forgiveness. Christian able to counter that. Drops an elbow. Now Christian going for the cover. One, no. Nice elbow from Daniel Bryan there. Now Daniel Bryan going for cattle mutilation. But Edge was distracting the ref. Not anymore, but Christian is able to get out of cattle mutilation there. Bryan doesn't really use that much anymore. And a big forearm there from Bryan. Bryan trying to build back momentum. A few stomps there. Now Bryan going to the top rope. Looking for another elbow drop, and Christian gets out of the way again. Christian stomping him in a big clothesline. Christian trying to take back control of this matchup. Of course, now he has Edge in his corner. Christian going for a maneuver there. Looked like he was maybe trying to set up for a kill switch. Bryan counters. And then Bryan was looking to go for the yes lock, and Christian countered. And now Christian with that signature reverse DDT there. Looking to put away Daniel Bryan. Christian now going to the top rope. Looking for the frog splash. And no, Bryan gets out of the way. Bryan going with some yes chants. Getting this crowd to say yes. But Christian catches him. Big move there, and now knee to the head. Christian going for the cover. One, no, Daniel Bryan kicks out. No, now Daniel Bryan going for those kicks again. He wants his shot at no forgiveness. And a big kick. The crowd has erupted into yes chants. Bryan going to the top. No, now he gets back. What's he do? What's he thinking? He's going after Edge now. The knee! The knee! Bryan hits him with the big knee. He hits Edge on the outside with the big knee. And then he hits Christian with the big knee. Edge is knocked out on the outside. 1, 2. Wait, no, Edge got the ref. Edge got the ref. He just pulled the ref. As you see, he just got the ref distracted. And now, and he threw Edge out. So now it is a true one-on-one. And Christian kill switch. That's going to be all. Edge got ejected, and the kill switch was enough distraction. 1, 2, no! Bryan kicks out. Let's see if I can recap what just happened. Bryan just hit the knee on Edge on the outside. Then he went to hit the knee on Christian on the outside. He covered Christian. Edge had enough awareness to distract the ref. Daniel Bryan looked like he was going for the yes lock. And then Christian countered into the kill switch. Edge got ejected. Bryan kicked out. And now Bryan ducking that clothesline. But Christian counters him with a flapjack. What a main event here. What a series of matches. What about these great matches we've had? A kick out by Bryan. Tag team turmoil. Swagger and Del Rio. This has been our longest broadcast in PAWL history. Almost an hour and a half. We're about at an hour and 10-15 minutes by now. We've already eclipsed our longest broadcast time by about 15 minutes. It's because Shawn Michaels has put on a great show for us tonight. Now go with that series of elbows. Now Bryan rolling him up. 1, 2. No, Christian kicks out. Now Christian with a nice corner drop kick, baby, mocking Bryan there. Now Christian dragging him. And now Christian going for the cover. 1, 2. No, a kick out. Christian now throwing Bryan into the quarter. Going to the top now. Both men going to the top. Maybe a superplex. Christian looking to connect with a superplex. And a big superplex connects. Wait. Christian looking to end this with a kill switch. If he hits this. No. Bryan is able to get out of it. But then Christian gets out of that. Of course, remember what was added, the stipulation that was added at the top of the show. If Daniel Bryan wins, then he will get a shot at the world title at no forgiveness. If he loses, then he will not. And we will have another man face Edge. And what a main event this has been. Good clothesline there from Christian. And now, Christian. Nice flapjack there. Pulling him to the center of the ring here. And now going for the cover. 1, 2. No! Bryan kicks out. What a match this has been. What a main event on PAWL Heatwave. It's not Heatwave, Superstars of Today. Got that mixed up. And now Bryan. Doing more yes chants. Trying to get the crowd fired up. Throwing Christian against the turnbuckle. And a big knee to the face. This has been one of the longest broadcast. This has been the longest broadcast in PAWL history. And if this goes on for much more longer, this will be the longest singles match in PAWL history. We've had the longest match in PWO history in that tag team turmoil match. Had a lot of records broken on this amazing edition of Superstars of Today. A nice arm drag. Bryan going to the top rope. Elbow drop. Christian shoving him out of the way. No, Bryan reverses. Bryan with a kick to the arm. Of course, Edge and Kofi Kingston were in Christian and Daniel Bryan's corners, but they both got ejected in a nice move there. So now it's 1-on-1. Daniel Bryan needs to win this match if he wants a shot at the world title. Christian again with one of those steps and clotheslines. Christian stepping away, but Daniel Bryan rolls out of it, and Bryan, no, Christian counters with a single leg. Christian now working on that knee. And a nice throwback maneuver by Christian. Daniel Bryan with a big forearm there. And now Bryan, what's he thinking? I gotta think the next kill switch or spear or yes lock or knee to the face will win it for one of these men. Both of these men have gone through about, what now, 11, 12 minutes of brutality. And Bryan now trying to get fired up. A nice flip there by Bryan. Ducks the clothesline, but Christian with a flapjack. Back and forth action here. I tell you what, if Christian wins this match, he might have a case to facing Edge for the world title. Because it looked like Daniel Bryan was going to be Edge, yes, last week. If Christian beats Daniel Bryan, maybe he could beat Edge. Bryan just still trying to do those yes chains, trying to get the crowd fired up. Who's going to win this match? Gets out of the way, does Christian. Taking out the leg. And I believe by now it is the longest singles match in PAWL history. What a night. 3 new records. Longest match, longest singles match, and longest show. What's it going on here? Maybe an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes? Blowing other shows out of the water. Wait! Kill switch! Kill switch! And that's going to be over. Daniel Bryan is not going to get a shot for the world title. Christian beats Bryan. 1. No, a kick out! A kick out! He kicked out of it! What a kick out! And now going for another superplex. What a kick out by Bryan! Christian now just punishing him. He kicked out of another kill switch. And a big clothesline. What can Christian do to put away Daniel Bryan? Christian. A suplex there. And now, Christian with another clothesline. What a match this has been. And now Christian with another one of those DDTs. Christian in control. Cover. 1. This match is going on 14 minutes now, folks. Daniel Bryan trying to get fired up, trying to get this crowd behind him. And now, no, Bryan counters. No, Christian counters. Bryan running the ropes and a big neck breaker. What a match this has been. Bryan again looking for these kicks. The kicks to the chest and then the head kick. And a big head kick there. Bryan, can he win this? Setting up for the knee. If he hits the knee, it'll be over. Bryan, knee connects. The knee connects. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan is going to No Forgiveness to fight for the world title. Daniel Bryan has earned his shot like Edge challenged him to do tonight. He beat Christian in a great match. Arguably the greatest match so far in the young history of this great company, PAWL. Daniel Bryan is going to No Forgiveness to face Edge for the world title. As Daniel Bryan said earlier tonight, he's going to make history. Bryan, Edge for the world title in 16 days. What a match that's going to be. If it's any indication of this match, of Bryan facing Edge's best friend Christian, that was a 14-minute match. And probably our best show so far. Thank you everybody for tuning in. What a night this has been. We know who our number one contenders for the tag team titles will be. That'll be the Primetime Players. We know it'll be Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins versus the Primetime Players for the titles. And now we know it'll be Daniel Bryan versus Edge for the world title at No Forgiveness. Good night, everybody. Make sure to tune into Heatwave.